Imagine an island so isolated, it has evolved its own unique ecosystem, with over 700 species found nowhere else on Earth. Welcome to Socotra Island. Nestled in the azure waters of the Indian Ocean, Socotra Island is a world apart. It's a tiny speck on the world map, situated about 240 kilometers east of the Horn of Africa and 380 kilometers south of the Arabian Peninsula. Yet this small landmass holds treasures that are nothing short of miraculous. The isolation of Socotra, coupled with its harsh, arid climate, has given birth to a biodiversity that is as unique as it is mesmerizing. Over time, the island's flora and fauna have evolved to adapt to its conditions, resulting in a high degree of endemism. In fact, a staggering 30% of its 900 plant species are found nowhere else on the planet. Imagine walking through a forest of dragon's blood trees, their umbrella-like canopies reaching towards the sky, their red sap looking like droplets of blood against the stark landscape. Or picture a sea of cucumber trees, their bulbous trunks and tiny leaves a testament to the island's arid conditions. Socotra's wildlife is no less intriguing. The island is home to a variety of endemic bird species, including the Socotra starling and the Socotra sunbird. And let's not forget the myriad of unique reptiles like the Socotra Island blue lizard, a creature whose vibrant blue skin is as striking as the island's landscape. But it's not just the plant and animal life that makes Socotra so extraordinary. The island's geographical isolation has also helped preserve its rich cultural heritage, with a local population that has lived in harmony with the environment for centuries. But it's not just Socotra's biodiversity that sets it apart. Let's delve into the peculiarities that make this island truly extraordinary. Step foot on Socotra and you might think you've landed on an alien planet. It's not just the isolation of this island that strikes you, but the peculiar, almost surreal vegetation. The landscape is dominated by the dragon's blood trees, a sight straight out of a science fiction novel. With their umbrella-like canopies and densely packed branches, they paint a picture of an otherworldly forest. Their name is derived from the crimson sap they produce, which has been used for centuries as dye, medicine, and even varnish. But these trees aren't just quirky curiosities, they're also marvels of adaptation. Socotra's climate is harsh, to say the least. With minimal rainfall, scorching heat, and rocky, nutrient-poor soil, it's not exactly a botanical paradise. Yet these dragon's blood trees have evolved to not just survive but thrive here. Their unique shape is designed to capture the sparse moisture from coastal fog, directing it towards the tree's roots. And it's not just the dragon's blood trees that make Socotra feel like a different planet. Among the 700 species of plants that call the island home, about a third are found nowhere else on Earth. Take, for example, the desert rose, a tree that looks like it's been turned inside out, with its thick, swollen trunk and branches that taper to slender twigs. Or the cucumber tree, a bizarre species with swollen trunks and tiny leaves that resemble, you guessed it, cucumbers. These eccentric trees, like so many others on the island, are not only a testament to the wonders of nature, but also a reminder of the island's long geographical isolation. So, as you traverse this alien landscape, you're not just walking through a botanical wonderland. You're stepping into a living testament of evolution and adaptation, where life has found a way to flourish against all odds. Much like its landscape, the culture of Socotra is equally distinct and intriguing. Socotra isn't just about the unique flora. It's also home to a unique culture that has been shaped by centuries of isolation. The Socotrans, the people of this island, have lived in seclusion for so long that they have developed their own language, known as Socotri. This distinct language, a part of the South Arabian branch of the Semitic family, is spoken nowhere else in the world. It's a living testament to the island's rich history and its people's profound connection to this land. Imagine an entire language so unique and so isolated that it has no written form. It's passed down orally from generation to generation, each word carrying with it a piece of Socotran history. This language is an integral part of the Socotran identity, a unique badge of honor they wear with pride. But the uniqueness of Socotra doesn't end with its language. The Socotrans have a wealth of unique customs and traditions that set them apart. For instance, they have a long-standing tradition of hospitality. Visit any Socotran home and you'll be greeted with a warm welcome, a hot cup of traditional Socotran tea, and a generous helping of their local cuisine. Their traditional dress is another distinguishing feature. Men typically wear a long white garment known as a futa, while women adorn themselves with bright and colorful dresses. Jewelry made from local materials is common, with silver being a popular choice. The Socotran people also have a deep respect for their environment. They understand the fragility of their island home and have, over the centuries, developed sustainable practices that allow them to live in harmony with the land. These practices are not just about survival, but also about preserving the unique ecosystem of their home for future generations. Socotra Island is a testament to the resilience of life in the face of harsh conditions. But what about its future? Socotra's unique culture, just like its unique ecology, is under threat. The modern world is encroaching, and with it comes the risk of losing this precious piece of human diversity. It's a reminder that our world is full of wonders, and why we must do everything we can to protect them. Socotra's extraordinary biodiversity is under threat. A chilling statement, but one that holds a great deal of truth. This isolated island, a sanctuary of life that time seemingly forgot, is now confronting the stark reality of modern-day challenges. One of the primary threats to Socotra's unique ecosystem is climate change. The island's peculiar and precious species have evolved over millions of years in a stable climate. But as our globe warms, the delicate balance of life on Socotra could be disrupted. Changing weather patterns, including more extreme and unpredictable storms, can wreak havoc on the island's endemic flora and fauna, threatening their survival. Another significant threat to Socotra's biodiversity is overgrazing. The island's population relies heavily on livestock for their livelihoods. However, the growing number of goats and camels are consuming vegetation at an unsustainable rate, leaving little chance for plants to regenerate and causing soil erosion. This overgrazing not only threatens the island's unique species, but also the long-term sustainability of the island's traditional way of life. Finally, the specter of overdevelopment looms large over Socotra. As the island's fame and allure grow, so does the influx of tourists. While tourism can bring much-needed revenue and recognition to the island, it can also lead to overdevelopment, potentially destroying the very natural wonders that draw people to Socotra in the first place. Unregulated construction and pollution from increased human activity could irreversibly damage Socotra's pristine environment. In essence, the threats facing Socotra are a microcosm of the broader challenges confronting our planet. The island's unique biodiversity is a treasure that we cannot afford to lose. It's a stark reminder that we need to respect and protect the world's natural wonders, not just for their inherent beauty and scientific value, but also for the vital role they play in maintaining the overall health of our planet. The future of Socotra hangs in the balance, and its fate is a reminder of the importance of conserving our planet's biodiversity. And as we navigate the complexities of the modern world, we must remember that preserving places like Socotra is not just about saving an island, it's about safeguarding our shared global heritage. Socotra's wonders aren't just limited to its surface. Let's dive deeper, beneath the waves and into the heart of the island's hidden marvels. Socotra holds a world unseen by many, a world that beckons to be explored. Imagine a place where the sun's rays dance through crystal-clear waters, illuminating a vibrant canvas of life below. This is the underwater world of Socotra, a realm teeming with unique species of marine life. The island's coastal waters are home to a plethora of fishes, each one more dazzling than the last. The coral reefs here are a spectacle to behold. They are like underwater gardens, bursting with color and life. Each reef is an ecosystem in itself, providing shelter and sustenance to a myriad of marine creatures. Amidst the corals, you'll find fishes of all shapes and sizes, each species adding its own unique hue to the underwater rainbow. But Socotra's hidden wonders aren't confined to its waters. Venture inland, and you'll find an extensive network of caves, etched into the island's heart over millennia. These caves are a testament to the relentless passage of time. Inside, you'll find mesmerizing formations of stalactites and stalagmites, their surfaces polished to a shine by constant drips of water. In the darkness of these caves, life has found a way. Unique species of insects and bats have made these caves their home, evolving to thrive in an environment where others would struggle to survive. Each cave is a world within a world, harboring its own unique ecosystem. Socotra is a treasure trove of natural wonders, many of them hidden from plain sight. These unseen marvels add another layer of mystery to this enigmatic island. They serve as a reminder that there's always more to discover, more to learn, and more to marvel at in our world. From its alien landscapes to its unique culture, Socotra Island is a world unto itself.